What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology retold action spawning in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Soup. His opponent today, in the red color, playing as Set. His name is Recon. The map is Watering Hole. Ladies and gentlemen, tables and chairs, assorted members of the jury, I have come here before you to present the battle for top one. These are two of the most insane Age of Mythology players out there right now. Recon is one of the best that people are considering. Soup is in the conversation here, and he's going to be wanting to prove it here. There's a lot riding on this. From a balance perspective, from a game plan perspective, from everything here in this one, we're going to be learning. One thing we're going to first talk about is build orders here, because I think these guys, they know what's up. First things first, Recon drops his monument to the villagers, and he's going to be skipping pickaxe. This is not something that I do personally, but Recon, he's at a level above me, so he knows something that I don't. He's skipping pickaxe, and he is going to be rushing to that classical age as fast as he possibly can. Throws his house down, everyone's going to come over onto food, and then he's going to get some more villagers over onto gold, get himself that temple out, and have a good game. Soup, he drops the lure down. He gets himself the storehouse. He gets himself the other storehouse. The temple comes down. Soup is also going to be trying to get that classical age in as fast as he possibly can. Let's talk about this matchup. Poseidon versus Set. This matchup I hated in Legacy as the Set player. It's a little bit different in Retold. But let me tell you why it's tough. Poseidon has Ceasefire. Poseidon has Militia. Poseidon has cheaper cavalry. Though I don't think he's got cheaper cavalry in Retold, but he does have cheaper stables. But he's got, basically what I'm saying is he's got all the tools he needs to defend against everything that Set can throw at him. So Set has to be a little bit more tricky to find his wins. So let's see if Recon can make it happen here. He's getting his temple up. He's getting his temple up with two villagers. Villagers going on that food over there. Going to come over and grab himself that wood here with a lumber camp. So it looks like he wants a little bit more wood than just the 20 you get for pickaxe. He might be also going for Necropolis or something else as well, as those water buffaloes of Set are going to be coming back home. And to me, this is kind of looking like a far second town center is coming on the way. But I think it's going to be a little bit late. This is actually... Is this like a... Wait, what is this advance time from? Is this a 4-minute advance time? Okay, it's a 4-minute advance time here from Recon. And he's getting his pickaxe in, and all the other good stuff is coming in as well. All right, let's see how this is going to go from the side of Soup. Soup, what a build order. Are you kidding me? He's already got a town center on the way. That's so quick. That is so insanely quick. I can't... This is what makes Soup the best. He is a build order genius, and he tries to get every little bit out of this as he possibly can. But in the center of the map, we are seeing some cheeky Centaur shenanigans. Snipes down the priest. This is the Centaur. How did he kill the priest? I don't know, but Recon, he's got himself a handful of priests in the middle of the map. This is what Recon's been spending his gold on. He's not going for an immediate town center here. What's the Pharaoh doing? He's not going for an immediate town center. We see walls up in the center of the map. He is going for mass animal conversion. Why is he doing this? Because animals are insane in Retold. They don't have a counter. Well, the counter is villagers, but they don't have an actual counter against military units. So just the only way to counter them really is mass units, as we do see the Centaur coming in, attempting to kill off some units. Good micro here from Soup, but the priest is in, and the water buffalo of Set lives to tell the tale. As Soup's going to be retreating back. He's getting all the villagers out. He's in a good spot here. Recon, on the other hand, is there an armory up? Nope. There's a market. Wait. What is Recon doing? I don't even understand. All Recon's doing right now is making priests and converting animals of Set. This is literally all he's doing. He's spending every bit of his resources on priests to convert every little... Oh, and he's making Anubites for the raids. I don't mind this, but the problem is making Anubites gets very, very hard counted by Atlanta here as the Poseidon player, and I'd be surprised if Soup doesn't queue up Atlanta as soon as he's got the gold for it. But look at the center of the map. Look at all these animals are set. The animal army is coming in. The zoo has begun. Villagers getting sniped down in the center here. Soup not paying attention. Does he get himself out that Atlanta? He still has not queued that one up. As the Anubites have got free reign over here. We see the Anubites. They get blocked. Soup's actually not gotten himself the favor for his Atlanta, and this is kicking him in the bum in this game. He's putting the villagers back on. He knows he needs that favor, and he knows he needs it now to deal with this, and now he's got the Atlanta queued up, and he's going to be able to keep himself safe here. But where to next here for Recon? Can you just build priests and convert animals in the center? Is that possible? Is this the best play in Age of Mythology Retold right now? He's got 68 population already in animals. Look at the zoo! Are you kidding me? The zoo is here. What's Recon going to be able to do? We've got the Theseus moving forward, looking to take out an Anubite over here as the priest are going to try and slap down a cheeky little obelisk over here. But with those crocodiles are set, they are packing a punch. 6.9 hack damage at the moment. Atlanta going to be coming through, going to try and chase down the Anubite over here. We see the Atlanta coming through, and the priests will get taken down as the units here for Recon are going to be moving in onto this position. These animals are set. They don't even have a reduction against buildings. They're so strong. Villagers getting pushed off of the gold here. We see watchtowers coming in here now for Soup. He is in a little bit of panic mode, trying to get some damage done with his villagers against those elephants of Set. They don't really do that much here. Wait, are there any relics on the map that could be helping? That's going to be... Nope, that's not going to be... We're looking at these. I'm not even telling you what they are. That's not it. I'm looking for a specific relic. Nope, there is no one-hit villager kill relic on the or villager kill or animal relic on the map. So there's not even something spicy that can happen there. As the elephants charging in, villagers can turn around and start killing off these elephants as well, but they're just going to pull back. No problems there. Recon's going to retreat out on this side. But the thing is here though, even though he's got all of these free animals, and yeah, this is free military, so this is literally resources generated out of nowhere. Soup, he's on 2 town centers. We're now seeing a second town center up for Recon, but Soup, he is very far in front on the villager count. As the villagers pushing it over, he's got to be careful not to lose these as we see a whole bunch of archery rangers starting to come up here. A little bit of micro here from Soup, but a little bit too late there as the elephant going to be pulling back. He can send that one back to eat now if he wants to, or leave it in his army and have it die elsewhere as the Anubite going to come in looking for a little bit of damage over here. Villagers going to be retreating away ever so slightly. We do see Soup turning around, taking the fight. We'll be losing one of those before the Anubite retreats back, and it does manage to get out there with 1 HP as all the priests jumping on that one to heal it back up. And the villagers have to retreat back. We're seeing up on this position. The priest's going to get taken down over here. It's still advantage for Soup in terms of villagers, but only by 10 as the villagers turn around, going to start sniping down those animals on top of his granary to boot. So this is actually really helping Soup actually, and we see these serpents getting dropped down onto this position. Toxotes getting taken down, as well as the tower's going to be turning in onto this position and trying to get little bits of damage done. Priest throwing those stones away here as the Hippias going to be retreating back. Soup just needs to wait and use this economic advantage, make his units, get a mass out, and he's going to be in a completely fine position here as the Hippias come in and they're going to be able to start taking these priests out. Great catch here. Soup has managed to find himself a good position. We're seeing the elephants still getting taken out or getting converted here as the Atlanta coming through, getting onto that Anubite. We'll be able to snipe that one down as the Hippias should be able to clean up the remainder of these priests here. Good micro there though from Recon, keeping his Anubite alive there, but it will get sniped down finally. In the center of the map, elephants still getting converted here, but the Hippias still coming through. More priests are still coming in. If Recon can get these elephants, it's going to be huge for him, but Soup says no, and Recon has to get back. Meanwhile, in the main base here, he's still got to deal with all of these serpents, but they're not that strong when underneath towers and everything else. The Toxotes are getting taken out, but he's going to be able to pick these off. Nephthys is on the way. Soup's got the villager lead here. He's just got to defend. He's got a great gold mine over here. He's also got a gold mine over here he can grab first and foremost. He can wall this top position. He's in an okay position. Recon, he's got to start figuring out where to next. We're seeing Spearmen getting created at the moment in the main base. Just Spearmen here as he's going to start pushing across the map. We've got a whole bunch of those giraffes have set here as well as the villagers are going to come over onto this gold mine and onto the gazelle as well here. Someone's housed. Soup is housed. It's always a housing crisis, guys. Doesn't matter. And we do see the units coming back in. Those priests might want to get back onto those elephants again to grab that as well. But we'll see what Recon's idea is here. Because here's the thing. There's still ceasefire remaining for Soup in this game. But medium Spearman coming in. Atlanta comes in to take out that Scorpion Man on this position. There's still a relatively low HP Anubite. Oh, no, it's full HP or half HP. But the Atlanta, will it be able to finish off this Scorpion Man or not? It's going to be close. Nice retreat here. But will the Priest seal this one back up? No, they're just going after the Atlanta as the Atlanta does end up falling. Meanwhile, we've got Camel Riders coming in as there is a Migdol stronghold up. And that's going to be a big, big help. But again, the longer this game, look at the food. The longer this game goes on, the stronger the Poseidon gets, the more challenging it is for Set to find a win here. These Greek units are so strong. If you go and look at, I'll give a shout out in this game right now to Magic. If you go and look at Magic's YouTube channel, he talks about this a little bit, about how good the Greek army is right now in his tier list. And he's not wrong. This army is so strong that what really can Recon do about it? I think he's got two answers. One, he can try and go through Horus here and get some Horus Spearmen, get some Horus Axemen out and try and do that. Or two, he can go through Thoth and attempt to just outmass the Greek army. Those are his options to try and compete right now. He's lost the footing. He can't click Ancestors because of ceasefire. And Soup here, he's going to be going to the Heroic Age very, very soon. He's almost got the resources for it. He's building an armor. It's just about to be finished. We've got a random Leviathan here as a dot comes up on this spot. I like the idea, but Town Center on the way right now for Soup as, I mean, he's still not advanced, but we see some cabinets coming in as well to try and hit some villages in this place as the Atlanta is out. Ancestors down and ceasefire immediately gets dropped. This town center will be finishing. It finishes in 22 seconds, so no worries. But is this a little bit greedy here from Soup? You would think, most of the time, that the best usage of your resources to get to that Heroic Age, so you can use Curse and you can defend yourself and get the Nemean Lions out. But getting this town center in the middle, interesting as well. One idea here for Soup right now is literally to just retreat. He's got the town center. He can garrison the villages into the town center. He's got a wall up over here to run through. No problems for Soup in this game. He's queued up through Aphrodite, so not going for those. He's got so much food in the bank, but he's not going for that Dionysus. Not going to be making those units. We do have a cheeky little cabinet that's out as the army does run through here. Soup didn't finish up his wall. Unfortunately, he's going to have to run even further away. Meanwhile, raids starting to move across the map here, hitting all of these positions. Lots and lots of multi-raids hitting Soup. This is where Soup really does actually struggle. He's not good at dealing with this stuff because he's actually quite a slow player. He's more of a thoughtful player than a quick player here as he's getting hit on multiple different locations here. He's losing all of his units on this position, and the Set of Recon has come in to its element here. As on the front, Soup's losing. Over here, Soup's losing. He's getting hit in the main base here as well. Over here as well, he's losing villagers on the gold mine. He's pushed on off all the gold. He's only got 68 gold left in the bank. He's now hit the heroic age, but it's all too little, too late here in this game. As the Scorpion Men turns around, we do have the siege tower will start getting taken out there. Nice defense from Soup, but he still has not noticed this raid. And look at the villager differential right now. It's completely flipped. Recon has got a huge advantage in this game. After all is said and done, the villagers still trying to defend themselves over there. Will take out that siege tower as the villagers retreating back into the town center. And the game is firmly in Recon's grasps here. Migdol Stronghold coming up on the front. I'd love to see another Migdol over here and potentially also sneaking up a Migdol onto this location as well, just to secure all the gold mines in this game. But Nemean Lions coming through, going to be pushing these units back. Soup can make himself a pacifist here. He can make himself Prodromus here. He can make himself even Helltast here as well, as a really, really strong unit composition there as the siege tower does end up getting taken down. Villagers going to be retreating back. They're going to be getting repaired back up as well. Meanwhile, on this position, we do have the Migdol Stronghold coming in. Thank you for the 3 months there. Silver Arrows 77. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for the support. As this game is moving firmly into the mid game, and we are seeing those Prodromus starting to queue up here. I don't think Soup has got a single barracks up at this point, though. He doesn't have a single military academy, so no pacifists just yet. The big question is, has Recon found enough of an advantage at the moment to be able to push through the big army? I love this here from Recon. He is literally just patrolling in this water here as well. Meanwhile, over here, we do have the Prodromus coming in. They will be able to clean up a couple of those camel riders on that position there as well. And at the moment, Recon is just going to be taking his foot off the gas ever so slightly. Look at the food in the bank here for Soup, as the camel riders are going to continue to harass over here. Soup's got to get those Prodromus back over. And look at this sneaky little Migdol Stronghold. But will Soup recognize this? Still losing villagers all over on this position. Town center, it's very low HP. We see Spirited Charge coming through now for Soup to boot, as the villagers do decide to retreat away. Soup's only 20 villagers behind, which is a big deal. It's not time to retreat just yet, as the Prodromus do see the Migdol going up. We'll pick off a couple of villagers, so a good return rate there from Soup. Villagers starting to sneak through as well, but there is a fortress coming up on this spot to attempt to sneak this middle gold mine up there, as the cabinet's getting pushed back. We'll be able to take that one out as well. Town center in the center, still under attack there as the siege towers can start to move forward. Villagers trying to repair this one back up as well. Spirited Charge does end there. Soup is now at 146 of 165 population. Villagers popping out, going to start shanking down the siege towers. Can he keep that town center alive? Takes one out, going after the next one. Might be worth it to get even more villagers onto it, but he does manage to hold that as the spearmen dropping in here to start taking villagers down. Those spearmen are doing so much damage in this fight. They are obnoxiously strong with set because they've got that speed boost that comes forward with them, as the camel riders have found villagers in the corner of the map as well. Villagers coming over here, but looks like Soup has defended this one for the time being. Over here we see another curse getting dropped down by Soup. He wants to turn everything into pigs here, and he just doesn't have the gold to make those Nemean lions. What is the market doing here for Soup? He's going to throw that up and he's going to start making himself a little bit of a trade there, but in that moment he says the game is done. He is too far behind, and that is the win here for Recon. Honestly, I think this game all came down to one moment and one moment only. Soup hitting ceasefire, not finishing this wall off, and getting distracted by the chaos that ensued after it. Soup was completely fine here to just continue retreating away, not bothering with that army in the slightest. He could have even sacked this town center here. He was in a good position villager-wise. But he lost all his villagers on this gold mine to like 5 camel riders, and that's it. 5 camel riders. Over here, raids over here, raids over here. There was just so much happening and Soup just could not deal with it and he just took so much damage there. Again, if this wall was finished, if there wasn't a gap here, there's a relic. It looks like it's blocked, but it's not blocked. Relics, this is a learning lesson here for Soup. Relics do not block anything here. You got to wall it properly or don't wall it at all. And that's the game. A game of very thin margins. If you guys enjoyed this one, please consider the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next game.